Alright, what is up guys, Toasty here, Get Burnt. Today I'm going to bring you guys a rumored character list for Dragon Ball Xenoverse. So, a lot of people have been actually asking me to talk about this list, and I thought, I guess that this is something I could talk about. It's a rumored character roster full list for Dragon Ball Xenoverse, so I'm going to get on with it right now. This is by a site called Gaming Worm. We do not know if this site is in any way trustworthy. It doesn't really seem like it is, since no other real site really reported on this besides Gaming Worm, and I think that this is probably a fake list. So I'm gonna read it to you and let you guys make your own verdict, and then I'm gonna discuss it afterwards. Alright, so first we have all Goku forms. Now keep in mind that this is actually having Goku in 3 different forms for 3 different characters. Now obviously they're gonna be melding all that together for this list, but in the actual game, I believe that both Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku are 2 separate characters from the normal Goku. So we have Goku, which is the one that we played in the network test, which is able to go Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3, as well as obviously base. And then we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is apparently a separate character. And then we have Super Saiyan God Goku, which is also believed to be a separate character because he has a different moveset. And then we have all Gohan forms, which I would assume is just Gohan like as a kid, and then Gohan as a teen, and then Gohan as a adolescent Gohan. So I would assume that that will be 3 different characters, obviously with all their Super Saiyan forms. So I guess that is also what it's going to be. So that counts as 3 characters right there. And we have all Goten forms, which is kind of something that I wonder, because I guess they're just going to be saying all something forms for whatever character has more than 1 transformation. So for Goten, it's obviously just going to be Super Saiyan 1 and base, because there's not really anything else that Goten himself does. And then it has all Vegeta forms, so pretty much Super Saiyan 1, 2, and then we have Super Vegeta. So, and then we have the base, and that's pretty much it for Vegeta. Then we have all Trunks forms, which would be Trunks, Super Saiyan 1, and base, which I would assume this is talking about the Kid Trunks, or it could just be talking about the future Trunks. We actually don't know, but I would assume that that is Kid Trunks. Then we have Piccolo, which obviously we all know, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien Shinhan, Mr. Satan, Videl, Gotenks forms. Alright, so yeah, this is all Gotenks forms, aka Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 3. I do not know. Actually, I think there was base Super Saiyan Gotenks in the actual trailer from a while back. So I think that we're gonna have 3 forms of Gotenks in this game too. So, you know, that's something. Then we have all Vegito forms, which I'm assuming is just Super Saiyan 1 and, well, Super Vegito and Base Vegito. So yeah, there we go for that. Then we have Gogeta, which it doesn't really specify which Gogeta this is. I would assume that this is Super Gogeta because it doesn't say Super Saiyan 4, so just Gogeta. And then we have Bardock, Raditz, Nappa, Cyberman, obviously, Apul, Kui, Guldo, Raccoon, Birder, Jace, Captain Ginyu, all Frieza forms, and it's kind of interesting because the Frieza forms in this game seem to all be separate characters. So the first form of Frieza, second, third, and fourth, aka final, are all separate forms. I don't know about his 100% if that could just be, because that easily could just be a form that is connected to final form Frieza, but I guess that they'll probably end up making him a separate character as well, because people would kind of complain if it was not a separate character. But yeah, so they count as all a few different characters, and even though a lot of you might not like it that way, that is how they're counted in the game, so that's how I'm going to be counting them for this list. And then we have Android 16, Android 17, then Android 18, Perfect Cell, Super Perfect Cell, Cell Jr., Broly, and Majin Buu, Super Buu, Kid Buu, Super Janemba, Beerus, Whis, and Super 17. And then we have a few new characters and transformations that we didn't have before. Jocko, or Jacko, however you say his name, from the other Akira Toriyama manga. I think it's Lord Slug, not Lord Slug, I forgot the name of it. But yes, it is Jocko, who was announced actually a little bit earlier, in a few scans when Beerus and Whis were announced, I believe. And then we have Lars Berry. I have no idea who this is. Mira, who is the main enemy dude in the game, it seems. Then Toa. These 2 are partners in trying to mess up the timeline. Then we have Dark Raditz, Dark Frieza, Dark Cell Jr., and Dark Kid Buu. Then we have Jocko in the pre-order bonus category, even though Jocko was already in this list, so he's not going to be counted again. I'm just saying that he is the pre-order bonus list. So I don't know. I guess that Jocko either will be just a pre-order bonus or he'll be in every copy of the game normally. I'm not really sure about that one. But yes, then we have Vegeta Super Saiyan 4, obviously, who is in the pre-order bonus, who most likely would be counted as a separate character, so I will count him as that. Then we have other characters, which is the Mysterious character, then Supreme Kai of Time, and then Toki Toki. Toki Toki is the owl that we saw flying around, as well as in some scans a while back, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Supreme Kai of Time is the young pink Kai girl, and then we have the Mysterious character, which I would assume is going to be that, the silhouette, which people actually rumoring it or saying that it is a guy named Demigra, which has some sort of affiliation with Toa and Mira in some way. So we don't know anything about that yet. I would assume that's what it's talking about when it says Mysterious character. I would hope that it's not trying to say that the character from the character creation trailers from a while back is on this list, because he was just an example of the character creation and what it could do. So then we have the last one, which is story mode boss, which is Vegeta Great Ape, which I guess that Vegeta Great Ape will not be playable, which honestly I'm not mad about, because I thought from the beginning that a Great Ape or Giant anything really wouldn't be able to work that well in Xenoverse. The thing that I thought could work most well is Great Namekian, and that's only because the Great Namekians are pretty much just bigger versions of themselves. They don't completely change their form like Saiyans do when they become Great Apes. So yeah, that's the entire list. It's quite a hefty list. It's not even that much characters though. It's kind of around, I think, RB2's roster. If not, it's like a little bit more than RB2. So yeah, that's all of it really. So I really want to know what you guys think about this list. Do you think that this list is bogus? Do you think this list is true? Or do you think this list is actually just not true and it was just made because they thought that they wanted some views on their website? I honestly think that this is not true. I don't think this is true, but that's just me. I don't know. It just doesn't really seem like it would be the full character roster, but that's just me. So I really want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that this is a bad one or a good one? And that's all I gotta say for today, guys. If you have any other things to say, make sure you comment them down in the comment section down below, and I will be replying to everything. Also, like, let's try and get this video to 200 likes today. I want to see if we can do this easily. I'm just trying to see. Maybe we can do it. And if we can, then I'll be really happy with you guys. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Easy Toasty, if you guys did not know. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for today. I make a bunch of DBZ and Naruto videos, and that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later with more Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Naruto and all that other stuff. And yeah, that's it for me. Peace out.